Why is XRP going down? Why isn't XRP going up? Why is everything else going up and not XRP? I've heard some variation of this question time and time again. To set a little context, Bitcoin just went through the most historic event in crypto history, being directly integrated with traditional finance. The Bitcoin ETF is no joke. And we see over the 1-year time frame, it's up 76%. Now, currently, XRP on a 1-year time frame is up 31%. But I would guess, I haven't done the math, I don't need to, if you took, the end of this chart where it started, 42 cents, and you did the math up to 82 cents, we went after that, monster event, is probably pretty similar to Bitcoin at 22,000 up to 40 whatever thousand it went. Rounding errors might be a little different, similar. Bitcoin had its historic event, and it's trending back down because it's not time. It's not a growth phase for cryptocurrencies. Everyone's been yelling, it's YOLO time, it's up only, all of this kind of jazz. When you look at the crypto market, XRP, 53 cents, Cardano, 48 cents, Avalanche, 30 bucks, Chainlink, 14 bucks, Polkadot, $6. Atom, where the heck even is Atom? Here it is, number 23, under 10 bucks. And all sorts of great coins. Optimism, $2.99. Wait till you get a load of optimism during the bull run, when it truly is one. This thing's going to shoot the freaking lights out of things. It's not time. We have to go through the muck and the mire, and there'll be false starts, and we'll think our moment has arrived. But when the space takes off, there'll be no doubt. And a lot of these cryptocurrencies, your primetime ones, including XRP, are going to do just fine. It's a waiting game at this point in time. XRP, it had a little run a little earlier than the rest of the market. Now the rest of the market's going through their little run, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to trend back down until this bull run really gets ripping and roaring. And again, you'll have no doubt when that happens. So just be patient. Let this develop. Premium cryptocurrencies are going to do well. That's what you have to remember. You don't have to get in these little squabbles. Is this coin better than that coin? Do you got premium assets? If so, you're going to make a heck of a lot of money. And I'm going to tell you this. If I was a betting man, and I am, if it was between BNB with all the Binance problems out there or XRP, I think XRP is going to do better in the upcoming bull run. If I had to guess, Ethereum at its current market cap, $2,300 a coin, or XRP at 53 cents. From this entry point, I think XRP is going to outperform Ethereum. Not saying it's going to be a higher market cap, but I am telling you I think it will outperform in terms of percentage gains once we hit there. And on down the list. There's a lot of wonderful assets out there. Hold premium crypto assets. Be patient. Your time will come. Just don't worry about it. That's what I would tell you. Now, Meta Lawman bringing up a good point. In the Coinbase and Binance hearings, the SEC, they tout the benefits of guidance it has given about how to analyze whether a crypto token is a security. What's the most famous form of guidance they've given? Well, the Hinman speech. Yet they omitted any mention of Bill Hinman invention, essentially, because this doesn't exist, of sufficiently decentralized. It's a totally new test he made up out of thin air. It has no basis in law. Nowhere within the Howey test does it talk about sufficiently decentralized. He literally just made it up. They want to stay the heck away from that. They don't mention that. But again, that's their most famous guidance they've given to date. And it wasn't just a rogue Hinman. You had Jay Clayton that was pointing to that speech. John Deaton follows up here. Says the following: if people haven't figured it out by now, let me help you. The speech was a pure money grab. Nothing more, nothing less. Whether you believe in Ethereum or whether Ethereum is a great technology or ecosystem, it's not the point. And I totally agree on that. This is my deal. Ethereum is computer code. Ethereum is a tool. Ethereum is a great tool. You can literally build anything you want. Now, can it scale? Can it do transactions cheap and fast? No. And be thankful it can't, because if it could, it'd be game over. There'd be no point for anything else. But from where we stand today, Ethereum is a very useful blockchain. I don't hate code, but I do dislike some of the people involved. He says prior to the speech being given, the SEC 100% refused to discuss any particular crypto token. Since the speech, the SEC has 100% refused to discuss any particular crypto token, including ETH today. They'll admit Bitcoin's not a security. They won't comment on ETH. Now, this is my point. Doesn't matter what their intent was. Doesn't matter if this was an actual plot by Bill Hinman. If he meant to do what he did. And I suspect he did. The result is the same. The fact that Ethereum has been given a wildcat pass, where Hinman literally made up his own test, the sufficiently decentralized test. And they can't revisit that because it would just cause too many problems. Can you imagine them in court trying to claim that Ethereum now is a security? I mean, they literally have tapes of Court Finn saying this is the model of decentralization. This is the model of cryptocurrencies. If you want to not be a security, do what Ethereum does. How would they revisit that situation? How could they ever sue Ethereum? I guess they could say a change in some way, maybe going to 2.0 and staking and things like that. But in general, it'd be very problematic. Plus, there's more things built on Ethereum today than there were back then when Bill Hinman gave his speech. So even if you went that direction, they'll say all the things that Bill said have actually improved. How are we now a security? He literally made it so it's almost impossible for the SEC ever to go in that direction. And of course, no one else is going to talk about XRP or Solana or any other coin, right? They have, a regulatory monopoly there. And it shows in market cap as well. You have a lot of capable layer 1 smart contract coins out there that can do wonderful things, can do more in a lot of ways than Ethereum can. But they don't get the same action because you look, if I invest in Ethereum, if I build on Ethereum, I'm probably not going to have the SEC kicking down my doors. That's a reality. When you look when Fidelity allows Bitcoin and Ethereum both to trade. Why? Because we know Bitcoin's not a security. The SEC is not going to reverse on that. And we think likely they won't go after Ethereum because they had Court Finn up there telling us all, hey, this is fine. This has to be fixed. That's why I would get so irritated when I would hear Charles Hoskinson talk about this situation, because Cardano is getting harmed too. It should be on equal footing as Ethereum. We should not have an unfair advantage here. All of these great blockchains with massive potential should have the same opportunities. It should come down to who has the most utility, capability, and who can really build that value, not some speech by Bill Hinman. And to date, other than maybe a Bitcoin ETF, that has been the most significant thing that the SEC has done for cryptocurrencies. And they need to fix it. If it was an accident, fine, do a full investigation, explain yourself. But otherwise, fix the issue. Because to date, now, 2024, it's still an issue and it needs to be fixed. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.